So Disney has finally announced what's replacing Animation Courtyard, and I'll just say it wasn't what I was expecting. So Star Wars Launch Bay and Animation Courtyard as a whole has needed to go for a long time now. Launch Bay was always empty. It's just this really ugly place that clearly was meant to be temporary. And yeah, just this whole area has desperately needed a refresh, and Disney has just announced what that refresh will be. Now, I was hoping the reason it was avoided for the Monsters Inc. land was because Disney had other big plans for it, but instead, this seems to be more of a smaller retheme. Introducing the magic of Disney animation, a sort of walkthrough experience that's opening soon at Hollywood Studios. This is meant to mimic or be themed to the Disney Animation Building in California with the sorcerer's hat at the top there, and the whole kind of style of the area mimicking the animation building a lot more. Based on the article Disney sent out about this, it seems like this is heavily based on the Once Upon a Studio short that was released last year, where animated characters kind of take over the building while the animators are away. And that seems to be kind of the idea here. Disney has detailed a bit of what's coming to this area, including portraits that come to life, a short film with a twist, which I don't know what that means, and then learning to draw your own character sketch, which seems to be similar to what currently is or was at California Adventure. I don't know if it's still there or not. There's also going to be an indoor play area that's themed to like the early Alice in Wonderland concept art, the Mary Blair stuff basically. And this is probably going to be super cute. They haven't shown off any photos or anything, but I mean, just the art style alone is very charming. Along with that, there's going to be multiple character meet and greets, the Little Mermaid musical adventure will stay there, and the Disney Junior show is going to be refreshed, probably to include new characters, such as, Bluey's gotta be there, right? And yeah, as a whole, the exteriors look a lot nicer. They're kind of refreshed to get that sort of animation building style to them, along with this new, courtyard area with a ton of trees and shrubbery and everything like that. It just looks a lot nicer than what's currently there. And I can't be upset at that. This seems like a very good refresh to this area and something that's kind of gonna bring the park back to life a bit and make the park look nicer, even those dead ends that we have. And it also looks like the archway that used to lead into this area is going to be destroyed with this construction, which is interesting. I think probably for the best, but yeah, an interesting choice. And so that's the good stuff with this. This looks very nice. It's going to brighten up the area. It's something that needed to happen. Launch Bay needed to go desperately. So I can't be upset at this too much. But if I had to be upset, I'll just say I'm worried about the longevity of this. Longevity maybe isn't the right word. I'm worried about how long it's going to be here. Because this is something that I think is meant to be temporary. This is not what this is going to be for 20, 30 years. This is not a permanent addition. So, it seems like this is just a stopgap for what eventually will replace this area. At the same time, Star Wars Launch Bay was also kind of a stopgap, and that ended up lasting 10 years. So I guess I'm just hoping the Launch Bay thing was kind of an accident, COVID happened, a ton of stuff happened to where that lasted a lot longer than they intended, and I'm hopeful that it won't be the same here. But if it is the same, then I'm just if you had no good idea of what was gonna, no big idea of what was gonna come here, then why is Monsters Inc. in the Muppet area? I guess that's my, I don't know. I love Muppet Vision, right? I'm gonna keep going back on it and whatever. But yeah, it's just my thing was that I figured whatever would come here would be, big enough to where it couldn't go anywhere else. It had to be here. And it's just strange to me that it's this, it's this as a temporary stopgap. And maybe they have a timeline planned out for the next 10, 15 years. But it also makes me think maybe they don't have any plans yet. I kind of figured maybe they had an idea of what was going to come here. And maybe they do. I don't know inside Imagineering, I guess. But this feels to me let's hold off a few years until we have something rather than we have something now. But Anyway, like I said, this looks super cute. I don't want to be too much of a party pooper about this, because this looks like, you know, such a huge upgrade. And maybe I'm wrong in my thinking that nothing exciting here is going to be coming soon. Maybe like 5 years from now, it'll be like, okay, we're done with Monsters Inc. We're done with all the Magic Kingdom projects. Here's where we're going to focus on this. But it also, I don't know, like I think they have a lot of other projects or parks specifically they could focus on. Like I think Epcot still needs a bit of help, you know, the Mary Poppins thing would be cute, but they'll probably think of something entirely new. And Animal Kingdom needs like 2-3 rides, even after Tropical Americas is open. That park just needs more to do. As much as I love it, it might be my favorite Disney World park at this point. But yeah, for Hollywood Studios, I don't know. It is kind of exciting though, like the future of this park, because if we think of this, if we think of the Villain Show and Rock and Roller Coaster, if we think of like Indiana Jones, I think is kind of on its last legs there. Same with Star Tours probably. There's just a whole lot of like problem areas that I think could be replaced in the next few years. And, you know, this kind of hints at the future of Disney Hollywood Studios in a way that I don't think we've had before, really. I mean, we have Monsters, Inc., of course, but I just mean, it seemed like before Monsters, Inc. was announced, this park was kind of like in a state of being done. Like they had just done Toy Story, Runaway Railway, Galaxy's Edge, of course. So they had kind of like fixed the park, and I was worried it was just going to be like that for another 5 years. But no, they're still working on it. So yeah, anyways, sorry for barely talking about the actual thing. But yeah, it looks cool. Doesn't quite look like for me. It looks like for younger kids, which is perfect for this park. This park really needs it. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and check out this video where I detail every ride coming to the Disney parks in the 2020s. Thanks so much for watching, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time.